we got?
Skin peeled away, strips of muscle torn from bone, and her head is missing. Actual cause of death is unknown.
How'd you make an ID?
She was wearing this badge. Apparently, she was visiting the museum director to discuss delays regarding the grand opening.
Media?
Expect a maelstrom any minute.
Someone knows. First Van Horn, and now...
Keep your voice down.
Agent Thomas?
Mr. Thomas.
I found this on the body.
Mr. Thomas, take a look around. Dolan and I are heading back to the agency. Remember our discussion. I'm trying to protect you.
Get this to Agent Rosa. SCU ASAP.
I'll have it delivered right away.
There's too little blood. It should be splattered all over the place. Whoa. Looks like the perp used the wheelbarrow to transport the body.
A bloody tire trail leads to the door.
Certainly suggests the actual crime scene and possibly the head are somewhere in the museum. Unfortunately, we're under strict orders not to enter the museum.
Doesn't mean dick to me.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Follow me. Here, let me give you a lift.
Theft. The museum is beefed up. Avoid the guards with popular. If you need to take them down, don't use a weapon.
I'll take that under advisement.
Ethan, this is Rosa. I just received that little present you sent me. It's a bit disturbing to think that SKX is still alive.
Last time I saw that psycho, half his face lined the inside of a trunk.
Well, the body was never recovered, so I guess the chance he survived was always there.
Mr. Thomas, the coroner just arrived. He's examining the body now. I'll keep you posted if anything turns up.
Okay, this is what we know so far. The victim is Mayor Rachel Mars, age 55, found dead inside the City Museum of Natural History. Body has severe lacerations about the back, chest, and arms, resulting in excessive hemorrhaging. There's also an extensive tearing of muscle and ligament within the same region. Head decapitated just above the collarbone. Whereabouts is still unknown. Alright, and now for the note you sent me. Found on the victim's body was a piece of paper with strangely drawn eyes on one side, and on the other, the acronym of a serial killer known as Serial Killer X. Both written with a black felt tip pen.
Did you find any fingerprints on the paper?
Yes, I ran it through IAFIS, and guess whose name popped up? Leland Van Horn. I don't need to tell you this, but let's make it official. Leland Van Horn, aka Serial Killer X, or just SKX, was allegedly responsible for 9 serial murders in the greater metro area. He's the nephew to Malcolm Van Horn, and was thought to be dead, killed by a gunshot to the face. His body was never recovered.
Do you think Van Horn nursed his nephew back to health?
I'd say it's the most likely scenario. I have a theory. SKX gets one in the grill. His own flesh and blood, Malcolm Van Horn nurses him back to health. SKX turns on his uncle and kills him. For perhaps the same reason he murders Rachel Mars. Keep searching the museum. We need more information. Receiving image. Good work. That's an odd-shaped saw. Looks medieval in origin. Get a shot of the handle, will you? Got it. Excellent. Look at that. A fingerprint. Give me a moment. Okay, over 50% of the fingerprint found on the handle is compromised by smudging. However, after running the print through IAFIS, I'm able to get a positive match on our suspect, SKX. I'd say SKX is very much alive and is now the prime suspect in the murder of Rachel Mars.
What about the saw? You said it looked medieval.
Yeah, I hear the museum will feature one of the largest medieval exhibits in the country. Ethan, find the exhibit that tool came from. SKX was certainly there at one point. Okay, hold on a sec. Camera 1501 was installed a week ago and just completed its 48-hour stress test. Ethan, if you think SKX may be on camera, find the surveillance room and let's take a look.
Okay, I'm in the surveillance room.
Find the backup drive, and let's see if our favorite madman has made a cameo. Okay, the feed is coming in now. Wow, disturbing, but not overly revealing. Keep looking for the exhibit.
City News. With her head reportedly missing, Mayor Rachel Mars is dead. Her decapitated body was found earlier today at the Museum of Natural History. Apparently she was murdered, suffering extensive cutting about her body. There are no leads as of yet, but the federal and local authorities have cordoned off the area in an attempt to locate the perpetrators of this heinous crime. More after this.
Rosa, I found a museum directory.
Good. Tell me the area of the museum you want to find, and I'll update your GPS. Got it. Let me check the blueprints. Okay, Ethan, your GPS has been updated.
I saw Trio heading towards the dinosaur area. How are they getting in here? I don't know. We're in deep shit if we don't get this situation under control. On my way.
With grand opening cancelled due to the death of the mayor, local residents wonder if the battle to regain the city they once knew has been lost. At the scene is Tony Rhodes. Tony, what do you make of this? Tony?
Yes, Sarah. I'm now a block away from the museum and have seen the unthinkable. Looters scurrying away from the museum, arms loaded with priceless objects of antiquity. It appears the museum has been targeted by these thieves, some literally wearing artifacts out on their persons. Excuse me, sir. Care to make a comment about the latest event? Craziest damn thing! A goddamn saw rolling down the street, lights and armor and shit! Even had a fucking sword!
Well, that was a rather colorful description. Thank you, Tony. This is City News.
Thomas, I just got a high-priority message for you. An undisclosed department head has requested that you take photos of several artifacts within the museum. He's gonna upload their positions for you on your GPS. work. Looks gruesome. Are we sure it's even blood and not red paint? Get a sample so we can determine one way or another. And while you're at it, collect a sample of those weird-looking metal pieces. Receiving sample data from your field kit now. Let's see. Blood type is AB negative, which is the same as Rachel Mars. Less than 1% of adults have this type, so I would say we have a match. Alright, now let's take a look at those metal pieces. Evidence sample consists of thin metal strips and small bolt-shaped pins. Alloy properties similar to Damascus steel, but does not match known foundry formulas. Blood, human tissue, and bone fragments are present on all surfaces of sample.
Any evidence the metal pieces came from Rachel Mars' body?
Yes. The coroner has found extensive scar tissue throughout her body and bored holes in her bones, matching the dimensions of the metal pieces you discovered. I'd say Rachel Mars had a secret, and it may have gotten her killed.
What? Some sort of fucked up masochistic lifestyle?
Whatever it was, it looked painful. The pathology report will tell us if she was abusing painkillers. Ethan, the cops are on their way. We finally managed to get a warrant to search the rest of the museum. Get to the main lobby if you can. You're looking more beat up every time I see you.
I think I overstayed my welcome.
I found something when investigating Van Horn's body.
Metal pieces?
No, something better. I found traces of fecal matter on his shoes. Let me finish. It belongs to an endangered deer species found only in the Black Lake region.
You mean the wildlife preserve up north?
Yeah, I figure the best way to track SKX is to start with Van Horn and work our way back.
Seems like a long shot if you ask me.
2-hour flight tops. I'll make the arrangements for a plane to take you there.
All right. I could use some sleep.
Good. Dorland here has volunteered to take you.
What do you hope to find up there?
The target just boarded the plane.
Ethan, your chest x-ray shows you do have vocal cords similar to Van Horn's. But even more bizarre.
I'm related to Van Horn, is that what you're saying?
The thought crossed my mind. However, I was able to confirm that you do not share blood with that family.
That's comforting. But you still think I'm connected somehow?
Yes, I do.
This seems kind of crazy, that's all.
When you land, search the lodge thoroughly and learn as much as you can. It's been abandoned for decades, but I have a hunch both Van Horns were there recently.
How much time we got left? Hey, buddy, did you hear me?
Hello, Ethan. We don't have much time, so I'll get right to the point. Your old boss, Ferell, is trying to protect you. Have you taken a moment to contemplate the meaning of this? He's the one that hired you. He guided you through the ranks at SCU and has kept a close watch on your career. Perhaps he's done this under false pretenses. He may have ulterior motives, using you. Something to think about when choosing your friends.
Oh, shit! Mayday! Mayday! This is Flight 324, come in! Damn it!
Do you really expect to find anything out here other than a cold death?
Mr. Thomas. Ethan, this is Deputy Director Ferell. Going there alone was not a good idea.
Time you level with me. No bullshit.
Yes, you have every right to question me. Look, there are some of us who see you as a threat. The enemy.
Where do you stand?
I see you as an asset. A special tool too great to be wasted. Rememdium.
Rememdium? I don't understand. Hello?
Rosa, come in.
You made it. How was your flight?
Slept like a baby.
Good. What do you have? Receiving evidence. A human arm? Ew. See if you can determine how fresh it is. It's coming in now. Let's see. February 24th is today, and 12:03 in the morning was less than 6 hours ago. This is pretty fresh. You better get a sample and send me the data. Receiving data. Okay, give me a moment. The skin tissue and blood type are definitely human in origin. I'm also detecting concentrations of mineral salts, urea, and amino acids in the sample. It looks like saliva. I need more time to analyze this properly. Keep looking for the lodge. I'll call you back in a few. Okay, this is unexpected. Your spectrometer is picking up concentrations of formaldehyde. This should be interesting. FYI, I'm still working on that saliva sample. Elevated traces of arginine vasopressin in the saliva. Very unusual. Arginine vasopressin is an amino acid that naturally occurs in mammals and is typically triggered by dehydration.
Dehydration? With all this snow?
Dehydration can also be caused by disease. Kidney failure, dysentery, hydrophobia. By the way, Ethan, hydrophobia is the later stages of rabies, so watch yourself.
Rosa, I found a body.
Can you make an ID? I know this name. One of Dorland's men. Very odd. Nobody but you should be up there. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
Hell of a time to change your mind.
Search the main lodge, then get the heck out of there. I can't get into it right now, but something weird is going on here too.
possess almost abnormal tuning quality, the likes the world has never seen.
One moment, Professor. One moment. So you're stating that this metal sample you have, excuse me, had, was something not of this world?
No, dear lady. You misunderstand. It is of this world. But we don't have the technology, the capability to make this form of metal. But someone did. Yes, someone did. But it couldn't have been any known technologically advanced country that we are aware of.
There must be some faction, some unknown group that has taken metallurgy to a new level. But for what purpose? And where is this metal sample now, Professor?
It is, regrettably, missing.
This is City News.
What are you guys doing up here? Shit.
Sir, we have an unexpected problem. This was supposed to be a simple cleanup operation. What the hell is going on up there? It looks like the target is still alive. What? Fuck! All right, continue with your objective. Under no circumstances should any part of Van Horn's library ever leave that mountain. Is that clear? Yes, sir. And the target? Eliminate him! He can't be allowed to interfere with our plans any more than he has.
Ethan, are you hearing this?
What are these guys up to?
I don't understand. This can't be a sanctioned SCU operation. But they're using an SCU frequency. Find Van Horn's library. But do it carefully. And quickly.
Rosa, I found the door to the library, but it seems to be rigged with some sort of device. Possibly an explosive.
Nothing is ever easy, is it? Can you give me more information? Give me a minute to look up this number. Wow, a DET-M12X. Class A. High-power detonator used to control multiple remote blast points. Real hardcore stuff. If you see a blinking LED, it means the detonator has been armed. And that's a problem. Ethan, you'll need to find and dispose of all the remote blast points before you can even breathe on that detonator. The system is linked together by pneumatic tubes filled with a gas that glows under UV lighting. This should make finding the blast points easier. need to disconnect the explosive from its housing and quickly get it outside. Throw it out a window if you can.
For 18 hours now. We're offering a reward for information leading to the return of our van, and also our cameraman, Ben Feist. Please notify the authorities immediately if you have any information regarding this unfortunate event. This is City News. For 18 hours now. We're offering a reward for information leading to the return of our van, and also our cameraman, Ben Feist. Please notify the authorities immediately if you have any information regarding this unfortunate event. This is City News. drunk could not explain his nudity. Now, for the local news. Startling footage taken from a group of rioters themselves using the camera stolen from the City News van 2 days ago has shown up on the internet. The City News jacket in the scene worn by one of the rioters does appear to be the size and stature of our missing cameraman Ben Feist, but we cannot confirm that this is his jacket, nor that the red stains on the shoulders is his blood. We'll bring you more on this as it develops. This is City News.
Dozens of agents just arrived at the office. I don't recognize any of them. They're asking a lot of questions about you and Ferell. I'm getting really worried. I've denied having any contact with you. I don't think they believe me, though.
Requesting backup.
Rosa, I'm sending you a picture. Can you decipher the meaning of the engravings?
Receiving image. Excellent. Let's continue our discussion through your field kit. Okay, the phrase, "my uncle saved me to rise again," seems to confirm that SKX was brought back to the lodge by Van Horn to recover from his injuries. He makes mention of an organization called the Oro. I've never heard of it, but I'll look into it. These sketches off to the side are a bit more unsettling. The metal pieces are similar to the pieces ripped from the body of Mayor Rachel Mars. You're onto something. Keep looking. Once all of the explosives are taken care of, get back to the detonator on the door as fast as you can. The countdown will be triggered.
Rosa, I'm back at the detonator and you're right. It's counting down.
Okay, quickly describe it to me. There are a couple possible configurations. Got it. Let's see. Okay, according to the information you sent me, you need to cut the cable on the right. I'm pretty sure of it.
Rosa, the detonator's been deactivated. Rosa, Van Horn's computer is asking, what makes me special?
It sounds like a password request.
Hello, Ethan. My future is uncertain, and so I leave this message to you. I made a promise to your parents long ago, but under the circumstances, I must break that promise. Your life, the real truth, was never to be revealed, but times have changed, and I fear danger has come to you like it has come to me. When your parents defected from the Oro, they were hunted down and killed. Your identity remained a secret, and only I knew of your existence. But that is no longer the case. The Oro has reached new levels of power, and they suspect your potential and will, no doubt, see you as a threat. Now, I know foster homes were tough on you, but it was necessary to try and maintain anonymity. I hope you understand that I did my best. To complicate matters, my nephew, the person you know as SKX, just recently found hope in the Oro. This was never my intention. In fact, I've spent the majority of my life opposing the Oro. They were responsible for the death of my wife and child so many years ago. This put my nephew and me at odds, resulting in the current state of my affairs. He will stop at nothing to become one of them. And this is why our paths are crossing once again. Be careful, Ethan. The Oro's power is intoxicating, crippling, and...
Agents are everywhere. I'm afraid to step outside my lab. If they find out I've been helping you, I don't know what they'll do.
What about Ferell?
Nobody knows where he is. He's just gone. Right now, Dorlin and his agents are acting as if nothing is out of the ordinary. And Commissioner is here, and he and Dorlin are acting like old college buddies. I mean, the city is crumbling all around us. Riots, fires, murders, and now this? What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm just worried something bad is about to happen.
I'm sure there's an explanation for all this. Why is the Commissioner there?
Apparently they found him.
Found who?
SKX. Near the old bowling alley in Trenton. As wild as this may sound, SKX can help us. Speak to him. Ask him why all of this is happening.
If he's got something to say, I'll get it out of him.
Dorlin's men are there, and they're not letting anyone near the scene.
Leave that to me, Rosa. I can get us in.
How do I know you're not working with Dorlin right now?
I've taken my last order from that asshole.
Ethan, LaRue's the only other agent I trust right now. There's nobody else. No one. We're on our own.
They're holding SKX in the bus. We need to act fast before they take him to SCU. I'll draw the two agents away while you sneak in.
What about the guy inside?
That's your call, but whatever you do, do it quietly.
We're just waiting for the okay. Apparently there's some sort of confusion on what to do with him.
Sound like typical agency red tape. You got a smoke?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thanks. Heard there was a big ruckus up at Black Lake.
Where did you hear that?
It's all over the news. The entire lodge was destroyed.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Right. Of course you don't.
What exactly is your business here, Agent?
I was in the neighborhood.
Thought I'd get a look at the infamous SKX.
Does Dorland know you're here?
No, not officially, but like I said, I was nearby, thought I'd offer my services.
We're getting along just fine, so maybe you should go about your business.
Oh, sure, no problem. After I finish my smoke, I'll get out your hair. I guess that's one way of sneaking
Why did you kill your uncle?
He refused to cooperate. He had it coming.
What about the mayor? Did you kill her for the same reason? Jesus!
How's the finger? Miss it? Do you think of me when you go to scratch? I think of you every time I look in the mirror.
Answer my question, you sick bastard! Or the fingers you left me will wrap around your neck. Answer me!
Such power!
The Oro?
Of course, the Oro!
Why kill Van Horn and the mayor?
Their bodies possessed. The Oro's secret. It was necessary.
The Oro! Who are they? Where can I find them? Shit! LaRue!
SKX. Go after him. Hurry! Okay.
Ethan, come in. LaRue's not responding. What's happening?
LaRue's hurt, and that bastard SKX has escaped.
What? I'll send help. Don't let SKX get away.
Rosa, I found some sort of list.
Hold on. One of Dorland's men just walked by. Okay, give me the details. The info is coming in now. A strange collection of names defined the bowling alley. I recognize all of them, except Magic Man. Go ahead, Ethan. Receiving information. A real sicko. According to your evidence, it looks like SKX uses the bowling bag to carry the head around. Get a picture, I'll see if I can make an ID. Got it. Excellent work. Well, I've seen that face 100 times on TV. It belongs to Mayor Rachel Mars. It's probably no coincidence SKX was captured near the bowling alley. This must be his base of operation.
significant interest who could potentially be at the root of the evil that befalls our city is supposedly inside. I will stay here until we know exactly what is going on. This is City News.
Sick. Rosa, come in. I've located Ferell.
You did? Is he all right? What's his condition?
He's still alive, but cut up pretty badly.
Okay. Well, the list of names now makes sense. It's a list of SKX's targets. The Magic Man, whoever he is, must be next.
Ethan, SKX is studying me. Same as he did with the others. Help me. Cut these straps so I can get out of here. He's experimenting on the homeless. Testing. Perfecting. Hurry. They know you're here. That should do it. Clean out. SKX is delusional and psychotic, just like his test subjects. Let's move cautiously.
Disgusting creatures, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Thomas?
The two-faced rat himself.
You still haven't grasped the situation, have you? Ferell's your executioner. He's not worthy of your loyalty.
Don't do this, Dorland. He belongs with us. You're a fool if you don't see that.
When did the SCU employ murderers?
I take orders from the Oro, and so should he. Isn't that right? Get up! Finish the job! Kill him before he ruins everything!
No!
Do it! Remember who you are!
I've risked everything. Find the voice.
Over there!
What's this about? I thought you were on their side.
Shut up! Think of this as a future investment. Yes. I look forward to cutting you open. Learn your little secret. But now is not the time.
Ethan, something's happened. There's panic. Dorland's agents are gathering everyone up for questioning. They're looking for you.
Rosa, listen to me. The Magic Man. I know that name. A real tricky son of a bitch. Hangs out at Svensson's Magic Theater. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Meet me there as soon as you can. And make sure you're not followed.
Okay, I'm on my way.